Morning everyone, and welcome to Ainsley News. Wednesday, midweek, if you're in southeast Queensland. A little bit wet down here at the moment. Hopefully we get some sunshine next week, but it's not looking too good if I look at that weather chart. Today we're talking gold. Central banks buying gold. Don't do as I do, do as I say. Sovereign states are again piling into gold. The world's central banks net bought 393 tonne of gold in the first 3 quarters of this year, more than all of the full year's 255 tonne bought in 2020. Early signs are that this trend of growth will continue in Q4. As we've discussed and reported in the World Gold Council Q3 Demands Report, the WGC believe central bank net purchases are poised to reach a significant total in 2021. Central bank reserves are the backbone of the global financial system. The ECB defines it as nicely: reserves are the most liquid and risk-free asset available in the financial system and play a pivotal role in settling payments. As such, they're the backbone of the bank's liquidity management. Australia's reserve over the last year are broken down as follows. You check out these charts today. There's a lot of figures here that you can go and have a look at, so we'll let you go and just check them out yourself. But there's some awesome tables here just so you can see what holdings are looking like there. You will note that our central bank holds just 5.4 billion of gold. These other charts we're going to show you here in percentage terms show how this compares to our peer nations. All of those are shown there in this chart here too for gold holdings and all those nations where we compare to. Little red arrow there showing where Australia is too. You can see that just our 79.85 tonne below on the far right of this table. Check out how much United States is holding. As we and many others have commented in the past, no one believes that is really China's real gold holdings. They conveniently keep most of theirs off the PBOC balance sheet in the entity not a little ironically called SAFE, or State Administration of Foreign Exchange. Even that's terribly opaque. As the world's largest gold producer, of which none leaves their shores, and importer, one can do the math on how much gold they really are holding. Indeed, after going a little quiet recently, China is back with a vengeance, buying up even more gold. From Laurie Williams, the latest figures for October for gold withdrawals from the Shanghai Gold Exchange, or the SGE, which we equate to total Chinese gold demand, have come in at 136.62 tonnes. This is lower than for September, but October tends to be an anomalous month, as it contains a week-long public holiday period when the SGE remains closed. In point of fact, the latest October figure is the highest for that month since 2018, when October SGE gold withdrawals for that month totaled 142.94 tonnes, and the full year figure was 2,054 tonnes, 2,054.54 tonnes. While we don't see China's full year 2021 SGE gold withdrawals coming in highest level for 3 years at over 1,650 tonnes, which demonstrates how strong the recovery from COVID outbreak has been in that country. And as mentioned just now, despite being the world's biggest producer, China is again now the world's biggest importer, ex-Swiss export figures, overtaking India again, which has been in the number 1 spot for several months. Again from millions. If one adds in gold exports to Hong Kong, Greater China imports some 75.7 tonnes of refined Swiss gold in October, around 52.7% of that small European country's gold exports that month. China and Hong Kong combined were followed by India, which took in 41 tonnes of Swiss gold. But it's not all about China and India. Russia has also notably stepped back up to the plate, buying 100,000 ounces of gold in October, taking their holdings to 2,302 tonne. So why gold? Well, apart from it being highly liquid, fungible, and without counterparty risk, Poland's central bank president gave the following insights when announcing they will buy another 100 tonne in 2022. This from them. Gold will retain its value even when someone cuts off the power to the global financial system, destroying traditional assets based on electronic accounting records. Of course, we do not assume that this will happen, but as the saying goes, forewarned is also insured, and the central bank is required to be prepared for even the most unfavourable circumstances. That is why we see a special place for gold in our foreign exchange management process. And, after all, gold is free from credit risk and cannot be devalued by any country's economic policies. Besides, it's extremely durable and virtually indestructible. And finally, gold is characterized by a relatively low correlation with the main asset classes, especially the US dollar denominating the NBP reserve portfolio, which means that including gold in the reserves reduces the financial risk in the process of investing them. In other words, the very architects of this global unprecedented monetary stimulus program amassing unprecedented debt, blowing unprecedented valuations in financial assets, and causing social inequity of an order preceding previous social and political uprisings are buying gold. They are deliberately suppressing rates, injecting liquidity, and debasing your currency to make you buy risk that provides a yield that they can no longer provide. Have another look at their reserves and see how many shares and houses they own. Don't do as I do as I say, may well apply to them as well. And that's news for today, everyone. If you want to look in more detail at today's news and other days' news as well, jump over to ainsleyBullion.com.au, click on news, you'll be able to see every single day's news that we publish. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you're probably listening to that here right now. Jump in there as well to purchase, click on the shop, ainsleyBullion.com.au, buy gold, silver, and platinum. Interested in crypto? ainsleywealth.com.au. You might have seen some of our billboards around Brisbane, southeast Queensland over the last week as well. It's a great time to buy crypto. Or isn't it always? And goldsilverstandard.com. That's our own crypto that we've built at Ainsley, and it's backed by gold and backed by silver. There's a gold token and a silver token. It's also insured and stored by third party, so you've got peace of mind. Enjoy your Wednesday, everyone. We'll catch you tomorrow for more news.